Quirky Q food quest. So, my neighbor Dave is always up to something outlandish, but this time, he really took the quinoa cake. It all started during our usual Saturday morning coffee chat. Dave waltzed over, grinning ear to ear, declaring he was embarking on a new, groundbreaking diet. Naturally, I was curious and asked what the catch was. With great enthusiasm, he announced, "I'm only eating foods that start with the letter Q." I chuckled, thinking it was just another one of his passing fads, like the time he tried to learn Klingon in a week. But no, Dave was serious, and this was just the beginning. The following week, Dave's front yard transformed into a bizarre homage to all things Q. There were quinoa plants, quince bushes, and even a few quail strutting about. Our neighborhood has always been a bit quirky, but Dave was turning it into his own personal Q zoo. He'd invite me over to try his latest Q concoctions like quiche quinoa and quenched quail, which, surprisingly, were quite tasty. His kids were less amused, especially after they discovered the lunchroom didn't serve quahogs, leaving them with nothing but a questionable queso-flavored pudding. As the weeks went on, Dave's quest for Q foods became a neighborhood spectacle. He was ordering exotic ingredients online, dabbling in obscure cooking techniques, and even planning a Q foods festival. I found it all entertaining, but his wife was less than thrilled. She confided in me, exasperated, that their dinners now resembled Scrabble boards, and she was tired of playing Q food roulette every night. Their dog, Quincy, seemed to be the only other family member enjoying this adventure, happily munching on quinine-flavored dog treats. Then, just when we thought things couldn't get any more absurd, Dave had his eureka moment. He burst into our coffee chat, waving a newspaper, and exclaimed, "I've found the ultimate Q food. It's quintessential, it's quick, it's quintessentially quick." We braced ourselves for another quinoa surprise, only for Dave to proudly reveal, "It's quick oats." And just like that, Dave's crazy quest for quinoa cuisine ended with the most anticlimactic, yet hilariously fitting, punchline. Turns out, sometimes the simplest answers are right under your nose, or in your pantry.